here purchases of 89,000. Then you have material issued to production. Production is the WIP, so we can record here. This is WIP. This is how much? 90,000. You transfer to the production here. This is the stores or materials. This is 90,000. We have debited the production account, which is work in progress, and we have credited the stores materials account. Then direct labor paid, so wages here. We can have wages paid. This is 102,000. Double entry, this is wages paid also. Instead of crediting the bank, we just credit the general ledger account under interlocking system. Indirect labor paid, we have it here. This is indirect labor. This is 56,000. We can have it here also. Indirect labor, 56,000. That is how we record. Debit the production overhead, credit the general ledger, because this is not a wages or not a direct wage. Then we have the production overhead cost incurred. We can have it here. Where is that? Sorry, I had two amounts here. Before I transfer these wages, these indirect wages, we are supposed to have it this way. First of all, we have indirect wages paid, which is 56,000. Then now we can have the production overhead here. We have production overhead incurred. This is an amount of 159,000. That's how much you have spent. Now this one, you have to bring it here. Production overhead incurred. This is 159,000, and that is it for now. Then we need to make a transfer. The way you have transferred the materials to the production, we transfer the wages to the production. So what we transfer, the WAP, this is going to be direct, and direct is 102,000 only. We transfer it here. This is direct wages in the production. This is 102,000. Then the correct transfer of the indirect wages is what I've shown here. Indirect wages is from the wages to the overheads. So we just transfer it this way. This is a production overhead. This is indirect. This is how much? 56,000. And that account will balance like that. We transfer it here. This is the indirect wages. 56,000. 56,000 that way. So we have made a transfer from the wages to the production. Then we transfer the production. We are not told how much you're transferring, so that we can calculate what we call the over or under absorption. We just transfer the whole of this. So this is a work in progress. This is a total of this figure. This is 215,000. That is 5 carry 1, 1 carry 1, 215. We transfer here. We have production overheads. This is 215,000. Then from there, we look at what we transfer, and we have some balances, by the way. There are some balances given in note number 3. That as at 31st of December, materials here, we have balance carried down. So balance carried down for materials is 54,000. The balance carried down, and of course, when we have this balance that way, we require to know what should be the balance, what should be the balancing entry, because if it's not balancing, there must be something. Now, for example, if you compare, the debit side is actually 144, while this one is only 204. That means we had more, we have a lot than what we have issued to the production and the balance remaining. No, this one is 144. This is a lot. So we can have it this way. Let me use a calculator to be accurate. I'm saying that on the credit, we are having 90 plus 54. We are having 144. But this other one, we are having 15 plus 89 is 104, exactly 104. Now that means there's no way we can work with more materials than we had, because the opening balance was this 15 and we added 89. So we must be having some changes, and the changes either, if you never purchased materials, we may have returned some materials back to the store. Otherwise, there could not be any explanation why what you have at the beginning is lesser than what we are having at the end. If you are having a closing stock of 54, then unless we have the abnormal gain, which is not necessary here, so you just need to transfer from the store. We can have it this way. You can have the WIP of the balance, which is actually 40. Then you can have here WIP, not WIP, but the stores or material returned. This is a 40,000. Otherwise, there are only two options. You imagine also you purchase another 40, which is not given in the question. So we are going to assume no other further purchase. We just take the way it is as to that difference there.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to get yourself a copy of our professionally prepared study text and revision partners.